should be getting a bite right about now. Oop, oop. No. Got swiped. There we go. Now I got it. I knew they were swiping at it. Just had to give them room to take it. Got it. Got two on.
I think. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. You got a double. Yep. Yeah, glad I had my camera on for that one. Well, I don't like this double, mine's smaller. Hey guys, welcome back to In It for the Limit Fishing. Today we're below Fort Loudon Dam and we're trolling for rockfish, white bass, hybrid, stripe, anything really that's biting. And so far I've got about seven, and Glenn's got one, so 8. And we're actually just finding a school. We found a school kind of holding in the same spot over a little hump and a flat over here and hanging off a ledge, and we're just trolling. And we are trolling walleye plugs actually. Hold on, let me spin you and show you one. Like this. With a that dives about 15 feet deep, and just got a double, so I'll show that here in just a minute. And hopefully I got on camera some of the action. When you're trolling, I have found just personally that you still need to work your bait. I usually end up catching a little bit more by just working my bait, and hopefully I'll get that on the camera shot. You can see what I did by just popping some slack in, especially when you start feeling that you're getting some hits. So I'll show you what that looks like and hopefully get on a few more fish. All right, let's get to it. Should be good about there. And we're coming. I'll see if I can show them actually. Go fish on. I got this.
It's a good swap at it.
Yeah. Tell you, change your lures made a difference.
Yeah,
I mean, that's 2 passes, 2 hookups. Kind of, hopefully not in your way. A little bit better. Hook funny. They've all been about that size right there. And plugs made a big difference, that size plug and everything. Got fat bellies, that one looks a little bit, it's male. The other one's been fat. So our fancy electronics today, It's just a Lawrence Hook 3. So I know we use live scope a lot, and I got a Humminbird Helix I like to use. But really, the 2D sonar, you can still see, we see everything we need to. We got the depth, the temp, and we're picking up fish. And it's just a...
Probably a $60, $70 depth finder.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, now. But I don't know if you can get it because of the glare. It might be hard to get reading what you see there, but you can do it with 2D too. You just gotta know what you're looking at.
That was a good one.
Actually, live scope doesn't make a difference either. If you don't know what you're looking at, it's not gonna make sense. So whatever electronics you have, try to learn it, figure it out, and make the best of it. They're starting to bust top down there.
Well, I just had a big
I'd like to. Yeah, I saw the splash. So I cast out and give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do 6, 7. It's not much current, so that'll make a difference in how much line you let out. We're actually trolling probably about 2.5, 3 miles an hour. It's a little bit faster, so we can. If you're hitting rockfish, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, hit the bottom. When I hit bottom, I just reel up a little bit. Try not to get hung. Lift my rod tip up. There's a little ledge here. I don't know if you can see that from here. 12 feet. Just popping my rod up. I'm really going to hit it on the swing back. Bottom there. Ooh, that's a good one. Now, no, he's just, that initial hookup, he doesn't feel much like anything now. Whoop, came off. Maybe that's why. That depth finder doesn't have a map on it, so we can't mark it. So what I'm doing is using landmarks on the side. They were on this side of the sign. Now they keep moving downriver down this way from that big warning sign. I just estimate, when he marks them on the graph, I estimate how far back my lure is, and I start working it. Another thing you want to do is check your line all the time. I've tied on probably 10, 15 times. And every time I get hung up or catch a fish, I check my line. Anytime I bring it in, I check it. And you're just making sure you're not snagged. These white bass aren't going to break off probably, although I did have one break it at the boat. In the boat, got lucky. But if you catch a stripe, it'll snap it right off. So I'm just using like 12-pound test. There we go. Little bitty one. No, he's not too little.
That's what we've had today.
No, he's not. The other. All right, mid-trip. Summing up a little bit. We've had to switch strategies. I don't know if you can see. I'll turn you around here. I don't know if you can see all the way up there, but there are at least 10 other boats up there. I just counted. I think we make boat number 11, and most of those boats are drifting. They're not trolling, so it makes it kind of hard to troll. That's one reason we've had to switch. But the other reason is once they kick that second generator on, those fish that we were just trolling back and forth over kind of scattered, and so we're just switched techniques completely. We're doing gulp. Hold on, somebody. Get this in here without dropping my camera in the water. Little gulp bait, hope you can see that. And just drifting. And I just been jiggling it, getting jiggy with it. And caught 3 that way. So I've got, I think that puts me at 10. Gwen's got 2, so 12. And about 3-4 hours of fishing. So, alright, we'll get back to it, see if we can get a few more this way.
He runs.
There we go. Another. Now, that time I felt a rock or a tree or something under there and I bounced off of it. This might not. Yeah, I guess that's a strap. He's running like it. What else would it be, right? Yeah, he bit my top hook. So I was fighting a little bit more. Not that big. These are smaller. Smaller school. Yep. There we go. Whatever he's hung on, I felt was got lucky, popped off of it. Of course, I'm fishing a lot lighter head. Although I'm fishing 2 of them, it's together it's 1. Well, no, I put a 1/8 on and a 1/16. So. Yeah. Pretty good one, actually. Gross.
What is it?
The big old drum. Hey, it's a big one. Gross. Where's your pliers? I ain't putting that in your boat. I'll slip and slide all over the place. No wonder. Here we go. Pick up that pace a little bit. Way upstairs. Come on in the boat there, buddy. Little bitty him. You got me. There we go. I felt the swap. bigger. All right. So we've switched techniques again here, and the reason for that, and you might notice it in the background, that the sun is starting to set. The lighting's changed a little bit on the water, and right as that sun's setting, a lot of times your predator fish will start feeding on shad. And the reason is because shad, the cones in their eyes, they have a little less, and so they get, as the light starts to get dim, they have trouble seeing. Whereas some of your predator fish like bass and striped fish or white bass, different rockfish species, they have more cones in their eyes that allows them to see a little bit better in these low light conditions, particularly bass do, like largemouth and smallmouth. And that gives them an advantage during this time frame to start feeding. And so things get a little bit more active, so we got to use a more active approach, and we just start casting into these schools that are feeding in the current out here. Lord of mercy, you got me wrapped up, boy. It's freaking huge. So that's Shannon. I don't catfish, or I'd save that one. Some people pay good money for that. Ooh, you got one. Which way is he going? You're gonna have to hand drag that some. I told you you're gonna have to hand drag it.
I was getting ready to get spool. Tightened it a little too much.
When I do that, I use my finger to feather drag it a little bit.
Oh, good. Wherever it was.
Yep. There we go. There we go, buddy. Come on out of there. Come on. Come out of there. I don't think that's a strap, just a heavy. Yep. Number 14. Yeah, usually that comes out. Number 14, nothing big. Alright, we switched strategies again. We are casting now, and we kind of got up in here in the mix of things. And I slided it number 14. Blend just broke off on a big striper, just took off. Couldn't stop it. Got spooled, and there's nothing you can do when that happens. So he had to put the northern line and everything on his reel. And you can see how crowded we are. I'm spinning around here. You can see all the people over there paddle fishing. Paddlefish, so for spoonbills. Alright, we'll see if we can get some more out here. We're just casting in the current and fishing it really fast. Keep seeing something jump right there in that corner, so I keep casting because they're big looking. They look like striped, not white bass. Oh, look at there. Oh, dang it. I ruined it. Ruined her double. Well, you did too. Let's try it again. Oop, I got a little too close to the wall. I got mine. Your turn. Everybody get back out there quick. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. This thing got bigger when it got closer. It's number 15, I believe. Oh yeah, you're about to throw us right into that strong current.
Sucking us right into it.
Yeah. We're after stripe, but that'll keep us busy. We've hooked on about like 2 in a row. Still see them swirling right there. Oh, just missed one. Right at the boat. It looks crazy to be jerking like this, but striped are actually ocean fish, so fish it hard, fast. Make a joke, but I won't. There we go, quick release. Well, it's dark. A little bit darker. Number 16. Ooh. Number 18. Oh, 5 in it. There we go. I was gonna say, right there's a bunch of stripe busting. The same spot right there. Where are you going, dude? Come on. You're not that big. Quit running. Number 19. Ooh, do it again. It worked. Slowed it down and just kind of danced it around and jerked it back and forth. Number 20. Took some effort on that one. Not a big one, but it's number 20. What was that? Yeah, it was. Use that one whole. They're chasing it to the boat. There we go. Oop. You want to keep this one? Okay. There it is. Cheers. Hold on. You get the boat, I get this. Yeah, it got pretty good. There you go. Got another one on, back to back. I'm getting hit over here. Is no skip? That's a big one. Golly. Look at that thing. Break your rod. More bait. More bait for the tank. Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up. I had 20, Glenn had 5, I think, white bass. Had a lot of shad as well, some bycatches of, had a drum. I think that's pretty much it though. It's pretty much white bass today. Glenn had a strap that spooled him off. He would have had trophy fish. Instead he gets participation trophy. Only catching 5.
You owe me $800 for the guide
for the guide service. But we had to adapt too, so trolling, netted a few of them, and then just bobbing it off the bottom and drifting, caught some, and then casting at the end with I had a jerkbait on up in the current, caught the rest of them. So had to adapt. So if you get out like that, one thing's not working or it works and it quits, don't be afraid to adjust and keep fishing. All right guys, if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button. Till next time, keep chasing that limit. Ooh. That fish.
Oh, because you're in reverse. Maybe it is.
You're in reverse. Should come out that way because that's the opposite of the way that you got hung, you know what I mean? Let me go back to it. Pull up a body or something. Because we're moving. I mean, you're pulling it in, whatever it is. It'll be a dead body.
Might be a fish.
It's swimming, Glenn.
Oh, what's a fish?
Don't break that off. Yeah, it's swimming.
I thought I was hung.
Yeah, on a fish. It's probably a catfish or something. Hold on, let me get the net. You're sitting there trying to break off a poor fish. Might be the one. This might be the one. Let's see what we got. Yeah, because it was going upstream.
And the line is straight up.
Do you mean to crank it and head you backwards? I mean, you were making progress with it. Is it running or is it just...
No,
It's catfish.
yeah, it's a cat.
Got you a blue or something on there. Maybe a flathead, I don't know. Flatheads usually run though. There we go. Got hooked up on a cat. Looks like a flathead, maybe. Yeah, it's a cat. It's a big old flat. Or a, no, wait.
It's not a cat.
Wait, hold on. Is that a sturgeon? You caught you a sturgeon. Heck, yeah.
Wow, that's rare.
Oh yeah, let's take it. We gotta take the picture and report that. You barely got it hooked. That's a, no wonder you can't figure out what you had.
Yeah. Here. Phone out. Put some light on it.
It's a sturgeon. Let's get it back in the water.
I had it hooked on the side.
Yeah.
I must have snagged it.
Yeah, go ahead and get it unhooked and everything, and then we'll get a good picture of it. Oh, you barely got that. Barely got it. But careful, these things are powerful. So if you're wondering about the weird hold on the fish right there, it's because in the process of taking the hook out right here, these sturgeon, even though they're really small, this one's a little baby, is still very, very strong. And it sinks the hook deep into his finger. And so we wanted to get it released real quick. And so we went ahead and took a picture real quick. We didn't get any measurements because he was in a lot of pain. The hook does eventually shake itself out, and he's fine. But this was a really unexpected and neat catch, which, you know, when you're trolling, you never know what you're going to catch. So, again, if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, guys, keep chasing that limit.